Hey everybody, this is Dream, and today I'm going to be reviewing The Child's Sight. Please note that if you are uneasy with jump scares, then you want to skip this video. Anyway, so let me get into this game. So The Child's Light is developed and published by Forever Entertainment, and it came out on January 15th of 2021. It's well, on TA they call it an adventure game, and that's definitely a way you could describe it, I suppose. It is also an ID and Xbox game, and it is $4.99 on Xbox. So in this game, you play as a toddler in a crib, and your goal is to get to sleep before the intruder gets to you. You have to use the audio clues in order to choose which things that you do. For instance, you can deal with if you hear a knock, then you're going to have to turn off the light. If you hear the closet door, you want to turn the light on. And then if you hear scratching under your crib, you need to not try to close your eyes. And then if you hear the carousel turn off, then you're going to have to turn it back on quickly. Or if you hear the rocking chair, you're going to have to pick up the reindeer. There is an achievement tied to picking up the reindeer, which you have to do it 1,000 times. So that's going to take a little time, but it's not terribly difficult. And then there's a couple other audio clues that you're going to have to use throughout the game in order to progress through each level. Your goal is to fill the sleep meter so that your baby falls asleep and the night ends. Also in story mode, there's a couple little secondary areas that you have to look at and collect different items from. They aren't the same where you have to listen to audio clues. You just have to walk around in a first person perspective and pick up the items in the area. I mean, this game is creepy in a weird way, and it's got a really good sound idea to torment you, kind of. And like I said, there's going to be jump scares if you get caught, and it's a very strange game. I don't know what I expected when I first heard about it, but this is not what I expected. But it's okay. It's not a bad game. It's obviously pretty short because there's not a whole lot you can do beyond just the few things that it has. But for $5, it's not too terrible, considering the achievements will come relatively quickly if you can handle the jump scares that come along with it. So there's actually an achievement for getting caught 10 times, which I think is kind of funny. And then there's also an achievement for hugging the deer 1,000 times, and then also finishing all chapters without being caught. Which is probably the hardest achievement because it is a little bit difficult, but it's not the most difficult game from that perspective. If you listen carefully and kind of keep notes of what you're listening for, obviously they are random, but you want to keep a little bit of a note on, like, if I hear a knock, what do I need to do? So that definitely makes the game quite a bit easier. And the game gives you a guide as you go, exactly what you need to know for that particular level. So I'm going to give the game a 7 out of 10. It's definitely not what I expected when I heard about the game, but it is an interesting concept, and it's definitely not something I've seen before. For $5, I think it's probably worth it for the achievements if you can handle the jump scares. But overall, it's not a bad little game. It's a small little game, and that's what it is. It's just a interesting concept, I'd say that much for sure. Overall, I'm going to say that the achievements are going to take several hours just because of the length for the hugging the deer 1,000 times, and maybe the one achievement for completing each level without being caught might be a little bit difficult, but overall I think the game's pretty straightforward, and you just have to, play it and listen carefully. So not too much else to say about the game. You'll see in this video that I got jump scared once in the video just for fun, to show you what that was like, and also how to complete the first level. Obviously, like I said, it's RNG based, so you're not going to have the same sounds as I had, but you should check it out. So that's pretty much all I have to say about the game. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing. Let us know what you think about the game if you play it. Have a nice day.